Great, but we are into champion select here. Zed going to be the first ban on the side of RNG. Is Alistar, sort of the quintessential G2 ban, going to be off there against Mata, and it makes a heck of a lot more sense now against this guy.
I mean, Mata's, yes, he's also been using the Alistar very, very effectively. But man, yeah, the early Zed ban, maybe that means Xiaohu, they want to go with the Azir again. Don't want to leave the assassin up there for Perkz. Don't want to let him have kill pressure in the mid lane, certainly.
Yeah, Braum is going to be the next ban there as well, so targeting hybrid just a little bit here as Bard is going to follow. Nidalee is going to be banned away from the spicy hotpot himself, Mlxg.
The Bard ban coming out after the game where they saw that G2 will play it. They played it against CLG. Did not get to use it effectively because CLG snowballed their early advantage so well, but RNG definitely don't want to play against Bard. You know, the playmaking ability of that champion, catching people out, is very scary for them. Mlxg does find himself, so that means obviously is going to be the first pick. Kindred, this has been one of the most common first picks, as Nidalee has been constant blue side ban.
That's a really good point. And look, you see the Mlxg ban, and I'm thinking things like Azir, things like Sivir that want to do all of that AoE damage, not get it blocked away by the vengeful Maelstrom, but it is going to be something gamers too are looking for here as Trundle once again here for Kikis towards the top side of the map, and Trick looking at the Ekko. Yeah. Possibly for Perkz. They're in the mid lane. We'll see where it is going to go. Very flexible though, considering hybrid could of course bring that to the bottom side of the map.
One of those can definitely swap down there to support. Could be support Trundle. A little bit of flexibility left, even though they've got two of them locked in. But this has been kind of the formula for pick ban here at MSI. Kindred over to the one side, so it's traded for two top tiers here.
This is so dangerous though. I mean, now you've got the possibility of Kindred, Azir, Sivir straight away if you want to, and you've got the most ludicrous amounts of wave clear, teamfight control. Oh man, very, very scary. And with Mlxg not there like we were talking about before, would look ridiculous. Of course, Wuxx has had some interesting bans thrown against him. Of course, the Twitch that he picked after Deft took a game against him on the champion in the final, and Sivir have been both aimed at him, but he never played Sivir in the regular season. Not once. That was all Name here for RNG.
I looked it up too, but his career most played after his games here at MSI is now Sivir.
Well, actually, it's a very good point, but look, we're looking back at last season,
a very long time ago.
Everyone only played Sivir. Let's be real.
Pretty funny. All right, Xiaohu will be able to get that Azir, so that first Zed ban there for them is going to be effective. That's one of the counters that's not going to be off the table. Perkz still does obviously have the option of the LeBlanc that we just saw used so effectively against Faker.
Not to mention Maple, they're using it to great effect in the previous series, but Emperor is going to pick up the Lucian once again.
The other thing,
please pick up Choga.
The other thing here that Deficio has mentioned a couple times is the two camps here on the Ryze Azir matchup. Ryze has gone through as well, and that is up for Perkz to try again. Perkz has been the player that Deficio talked to the most that's in the Ryze side of the camp, and actually thinks that Ryze does just fine or can even win that matchup because of the all-in potential. But not going to take it early here. The little daring... I think that's just a dare. I don't think they're going to do top lane Ryze. They might do it.
This is Looper.
Looper definitely could.
He has definitely stuck to the carries in the past.
And since they're facing a Trundle, they don't really feel like getting a full tank. Okay, it is just a dare there for Perkz to go with the Ryze into Azir again.
It is going to be the Twitch locked in there for Wuxx. So going for a very heavy AoE teamfighting comp as the Poppy is going to come in at the same time. So now, Gamers 2, all their flexibility. We'll see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah. I mean, that is a lot of long-range teamfight damage for the late game. With Azir going to be able to also help defend Twitch. Twitch is a huge endgame carry here if he gets to position correctly and get off auto attacks. The hard part is keeping him safe and allowing him to get off auto attacks when the Ekko's going to be diving you. But Azir and Poppy, very good at that. And Kindred Ultimate for the backline as well means the backline for RNG in a team fight should feel pretty comfortable. Perkz will take the Ryze and take that matchup once again.
Yeah, so the Ryze into the Azir, we have seen this time and time again. Ekko into Poppy as well, something age-old. We thought that this might be falling out. The Poppy, the Ekko with the nerfs.
They both got slight nerfs. No. I thought the Poppy nerfs were more significant than the Ekko nerfs because her win rate in solo queue dropped a lot more, but the pro players have not been phased by the nerfs at all.
Not at all.
Everybody has jumped back on it, even as support for Tumble Doge being picked up. But yeah, they will have the support Trundle there for the late game to be able to shred the Poppy. Will definitely help out a little bit in trying to get through the front line. The only thing is that RNG also have a lot of artificial front line. The box from Thresh, as well as the Emperor's Divide from Azir. You can't steal those stats. Those are spells.
Yep.
And those are you're gonna have to use flashes to get around those.
Yeah, make sure, ladies and gentlemen, use the hashtags, tweet to us. Let us know who you think is going to win. Use RNG win if you think RNG are going to be able to take this one down, or use G2 win if you think the game is 2. Do have what it takes to upset their streak. They really got to turn it around. They got to find a way back into this.
Yeah, Atlas, I wouldn't have thought that we'd be saying this,
exactly.
But this is technically the biggest upset that can happen to MSI now. The top of the table team 3-0 versus the bottom of the one of the bottom teams here in G2.
Yeah, we can see the team compositions, but I'm looking at the bottom lane and I'm just so frightened here for G2. It's ridiculous. Just because Mata and Wuxx have been playing fantastically together.
And that's also a really interesting point you bring up, because this Twitch into Lucian pick has happened a decent amount in China.
Yeah, that's been sort of like what the answer is.
Yeah, we keep on diving into it, and we're like, you know, why do they keep doing this?
What's
and
going on?
You know what? It's a lane counter, and they like this specific Twitch Lucian counter, but I haven't seen it play out as an actual lane counter myself. I'm not quite sold on it. That is their thinking, though.
One of them often gets a lead early from outside sources anyway. Often it's really hard to see exactly how it works.
Every time I've seen it, it's actually been pretty even due to outside factors, but we'll see if we get a really isolated test scenario here. I can actually see it in action, because that is the reasoning that was given to us. So we shall see.
We shall indeed. Oh, Mata. That is very rude, as Perkz is having a bit of a giggle there in the mid lane. Xiaohu going to be doing the same thing as Mlxg turns up. Oh, there's 4 people here.
Last time someone was laughing in front of Perkz, he went for a...
Oh my god, Mata looking for it. There's the flash. Oh, flash to answer as Perkz gets out, but that's no flash on Ryze at 1 minute into the game.
And we talked about mid-lane focus here for the jungles. That is a very, very easy way to focus mid-lane. Let's see if they do a lane swap now so that Mata's flash won't matter as much. Looks like it's already in effect as G2 are swapping up to the top side. They're the ones going for that swap. And
yeah, it's a blind lane swap as well, when it's Mata that may have wanted to try and avoid something there due to the fact that he doesn't have that summoner spell. But this is Mata. He's got Thunderlords. You know, he's Thresh. He wants to do battle as Kikis. Might actually be in some trouble here.
Yeah, they saw. Yeah, so G2 saw Mata and Wuxx.
Oh, there's the hook after the flash. Goes in there as well as the ignite is down. The poison's ticking, and Wuxx is going to be able to pick it up. First blood, and the Twitch is already rolling.
Disaster once again for G2.
This always happens.
I was just about to say, Atlas, they saw 4 members mid, and they saw the retreat there from Wuxx and Mata going to the bottom side out of mid lane as Perkz flashed away. I guess they didn't have really concrete evidence about it, but man, Kikis extends pretty far up there, and that is not what you want to see when you are already the team that is having a very, very poor time here at MSI. As I said, every failed play, every lost game is going to weigh on them. They have to shrug that off. It's just a first blood. They can't let what happened against CLG happen again.
And they are definitely going to have to play some defensive League of Legends now. Flashes down on both of the solo lanes as RNG have moved their jungler here. Mlxg in to the blue buff side. Gamers2 going to lose that one, but it is going to be answered there. Of course, strong sides of the map here for both sides. Trick going to take away the enemy blue buff as well. So far, lane swap going okay, despite the fact that Kikis fell down. They will be able to grab the turret a little bit quicker.
It's going A-okay for RNG.
Oh, that's definitely true.
They're pretty happy about it. Let's see, Perkz' flash about half duration now. In the lane swap, he's a bit more protected, and he'll probably have a lot more time to try and wait for that to come up. It just means that he really has to hover to their strong side of the map, that top side for G2 in the lane swap, because if we see one of those 3-man ganks at the end of the lane swaps, you know, pass by mid lane and there's a flashless Ryze extending, and it would be pretty easy pickings. But right now, you know, he's getting shoved in there. Xiaohu trying to use that Azir range to get the harassment off.
Some real standard stuff at the moment as far as this lane swap. Emperor playing very, very safe. It's going to wander into vision as Mata is still hanging around. Does have the flay and the hook.
Now there is a deep teleport here. They can call for the teleport for Looper as well on Poppy. Never mind. They're just going to back off. He's showing already. It was actually Poppy still down there, not Twitch. Ha-ha!
Reserved play. Not something that we're used to talking about here with RNG, but with last game, they weren't pushing, well, the last game that RNG played, they weren't pushing anything too hard. Now Xiaohu, you can see, very even here in the mid lane. Perkz is going to have a full minion wave shoved into him. He's going to be A-OK on the Ryze. Despite not having the flash, hasn't seen Mlxg hanging around. Perkz not getting as much respect as Faker, who had Mlxg in his lane the entire game.
Yeah, also standard lanes means that a lot easier for junglers to go gank in that game.
Yeah.
Now, though, we do have them setting back, and so vision around mid lane will become more important. You can see the warning pings coming down already, just being a little bit cautious as everyone's lost sight. This is really the most exciting point in the game, when you first lose vision of everybody before everyone gets extra wards coming down. Trick, though, is going to walk over one of the few wards on the map here from RNG, and he will be seen.
Rift Scuttler was taken down there as well, but Trick is going to head back to base. You can see G2 just setting up vision. Pink Ward is going to go into that Tri-Brush as well, so they're going to be well and truly safe. Mlxg actually looking up towards the top side of the map, going to grab himself a mark. See what he can do. Pink Ward already up there for Kikis, though, as the vision, like you were mentioning, pretty good here for G2.
Yeah, and RNG, what they've done is been able to do, this is one of the lane swaps that we actually see a lot more in North America, where just a single turret is traded.
Yeah.
In Europe, often they'll trade a lot more turrets, consecutively sending their AD carry and supports to opposite sides and just keep trading until somebody basically flinches and pulls back on the pressure and then loses a couple seconds. But RNG gonna try and keep that wave at their turret, protect it, and go into more standard lanes. We did just see as well Mlxg get 2 wards deep in enemy territory. That will see Trick, and I think it will actually time out before the red comes back up.
This is actually an adaptation that Mlxg has made as well. Likes to put down a lot more vision now that Mata has been hanging around. Potentially going to see something here as Emperor goes aggressive. Right. Whoosh! He's going to try and turn it back around here. Oh my god, the Contaminate doing a lot of damage, but too much going to come from it.
Counter pick, I see. It did work out right there. Well played, Whoosh. Well played.
Yep, he does have a full recurve, though.
Yeah, and he does have a Trundle support.
So things working in his favor here as Perkz actually going aggressive 1v2. Trick is going to make his way in as well as the Qs are going to land. Mlxg in trouble only level 5, doesn't have the Lance Respite. And RNG have to back away, but they are going to survive for now. Pressure gained from G2.
Yeah, Perkz, the power there with the Ryze, with the passive and the ultimate. Pop both of those. You can get a lot of area of effect damage off. Deals really well in 2v1 situations right there, where Mlxg and Xiaohu were fairly close. So Perkz defends himself easily. He did have to use his teleport to get back to lane, though, so that is going to be some of the side pressure there for cross-map plays. Going to be down for G2.
Nice poison cast there. He's going to land on the Emperor. Bit of extra damage. Whoosh wants to pop that Contaminate, but so far just pushing this lane forward. Trick, he's going to make his way in vision. Available there for RNG. His quick draw not going to be used to get over the wall. Smoke screen going to give him a bit of
Trick
damage.
Keeps coming down to the bottom side to try and attack the Twitch early on. But Mata's kept tabs on him the entire time. Mata, the original Vision god.
Yeah.
Back when Vision was a more complex game. Still has been able to keep it up here.
Stacks and stacks and stacks of wards. Yep.
He's been able to make do here so far in the bottom lane. Has seen Trick both times, though. And that really is beneficial for Mlxg. Anytime you do see that, frees him up, as he said, to get that deep vision down. His ward actually did see the spawn of G2's red buff, but he's not in a position to really do anything about it. Just going to confirm what he already suspected as far as the jungle route there for Trick. Mlxg really farms extremely hard in the early portions of the game. Whoosh here should be just fine, even though Mata's pretty far off for the Lantern.
Yeah, he does actually have the Rat-a-tat-tat if he wants to use it, but Hybrid not going to be the benefactor of that particular ultimate ability. Is Xiaohu going to pick himself up the blue buff? Trick over a little bit late as Perkz wanders over a ward. There as Sand Soldiers are going down. Not going to find too much damage. It's just the vision battle once again. Both of these teams unable to find too much ground for anyone after that first blood.
Yeah, the bottom lane for G2 especially has to be very cautious. You can see consistently pushing up just to the river where they have their pink ward and then immediately retreating, because they can't afford for a Twitch to come out of ambush stealth with a well-placed ward. They haven't been able to keep track of Mata's ward. If there's a ward behind the bottom lane of G2, behind Emperor and Hybrid, and the teleport comes in while Twitch is ambushed, they really don't have an escape, so they have to be very careful. But up in the top side here, Kikis going to start it off with Looper and gets ejected.
Yeah, the ultimate is going to be used, gets rid of him. Decides not to go back in there as Mlxg was making his way around, but of course Kikis is chrono break his way right back in as the ultimate does come out from Emperor there. Lots of damage from that culling onto Wuxx, but it's going to be a-okay.
Yep, they see the jungler on top side that allows Emperor much more confidence to push past River, immediately goes in there to push it back down.
Yep. 45 to 48 as far as that top lane CS is concerned. Ekko historically done relatively well against the Poppy, and now without getting quite as nerfed, he's going to be feeling definitely okay here on the 6.8 patch, but Poppy still absolutely fine as far as late game is concerned. It's sort of just the early game, right?
Well, yeah, so the late game, basically what got hit is mostly the 80 carry assassination. Because not only did the damage on the Q get changed, nice bluff there from Mata.
Yeah, very good.
Just store that one in the bank, because the more times you bluff, next time when it's an actual gank and you have someone there, they'll try and, yeah, exactly. Really? They'll try and call you. It's the poker game here. Trying to keep them guessing. But what was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, the Poppy nerf. The Q damage was pushed more towards the percentage health on it, and plus the nerf on the Iceborne Gauntlet is what's going to be hurting Poppy's later game a little bit when she tries to assassinate 80 carries. Maybe deals more with the front line here.
That's true. Hook is going to go wide here as there are 3 men towards the bottom side for games 2. Wuxx trying to answer back here with a bit more. Does get the slow and the contaminate on the Hybrid, but Mata not going to be happy with missing that one, as it's actually a full Runar's Hurricane picked up here for Wuxx as item number 1 instead of the Blade of the Ruined King, which was his last option, first item.
This is definitely the team fight-oriented build here while he goes for Emperor.
Oh my god, actually ultimate pop there, the rat-a-tat-tat coming down. Lots of damage as Emperor has to run back. No turret there, remember, as Xiaohu getting some damage onto Perkz, utilizing that added range. We did actually see the fan vote there as well. Still, European fans wanting their teams to win. This game's 2 still getting 40.
And to their credit, what we are looking for from G2 after that early first blood was to not tilt.
Yeah.
Basically, that's all we wanted from them, and they did that. They were able to play out the lane swap. They stayed fairly even. They didn't give up a whole bunch more kills. They are going to probably see this dragon unless Trick feels really risky. I would not go past Mata there. If you have the confidence to go in there for a Smite Steal past Mata and think that you can outplay his Thresh, then...
Like the collateral damage thrown out, though. I mean, you may as well give it a shot.
He'll throw out the Hail Mary, does not find it, but G2, yeah, just going to see that dragon. They did not, though, feed over a bunch of more kills after the first blood, so that is definitely something for them. And for the European fans, they can be happy.
One good thing about grabbing the dragon there as well, Devourer now going to be grabbing a couple of extra stacks here early on without too much given away as far as control of the map is concerned. Kick is going to grab himself Pink Ward, so that is definitely a win. But not too much more.
5 pink wards here for RNG, and they've got 3 sitting on the map already. This is how vision focused the team is right now. And
look, the early game not as vision focused, and you can imagine Mata.
Ambush.
Yeah, looking for it. Mata just told his team, he's like, we need to get more vision. What are you doing?
There's very little that Wuxx has to be afraid of, especially with the Trundle support there. As long as he doesn't open up super close, he can get off a lot of harassment, especially whenever Looper goes into Fog of War. And that's what these pink wards are going to help out with a lot on the top side.
Oh, Wuxx once again.
All right, more free harass.
Off and out, yeah, Hybrid. Level 6 now does have the subjugate if you want some emergency health back, as there it is, Hook gonna land under the minion. Wuxx is gonna have it set up for him there as Emperor throws out the Light Slinger.
All right, Trick once again to the bottom side here. Gonna try and pressure this Twitch lane.
Throws out the box. Mata going to be safe for now as Wuxx is forced to flash. It's a really nice use of the flay.
Pink ward gets the flash.
Double pink ward.
Well, that is quite an expensive gank.
Yeah.
Talking about benefactors.
60 gold in the lead for RNG as far as that trade is concerned. Mlxg actually going to come around here. Actually hops over.
Who gets it?
Takes it back.
Hey,
there it is.
Graves has to reload.
Beating the puppy. Oh, actually.
Wuxx.
Contaminate coming out there as well, but Wuxx, what were you doing, buddy? He got a lot of damage down. But apart from that, he's dead.
Yeah, even G2 were like, wait a second, what is this guy doing? Do they have a Shen on their team or something to protect him? No, you do not. Wuxx gets exhausted and blasted in the face. Yeah, let's take another look at this because seemed like there was miscommunication this time on the side of RNG. He just doesn't think they'll tower dive him. He literally
walks forward.
Attack moves forward into them, into melee range, and gets bitten by the Trundle and exhausted.
I think maybe that's a power play. Maybe it's like, yes, I have the balls to do this. You're going to come at me now? And I can imagine that G2 probably
will. You know what?
Over and over again.
This Twitch, super duper strong counter pick to Lucian. I can even take you guys 1 versus 3.
Yeah, I don't know. We can theorize as much as we want, but I think that was probably just inoptimal as Perkz still chasing after Mlxg, but he gets pounded into the wall. Looper going to come down, parallel convergence here for a possible stun. Looper going to get caught up by that one. Xiaohu in with a lot of damage, but not a lot of mana. The ultimate comes out. Looper still alive for now as, oh my god, the damage out of Xiaohu, even without the mana, is massive. Lamb's spike goes down to keep everyone alive. Emperor gets in there. He's going to live for now, but Mlxg going to take him down, and RNG grabbed the 1 for nothing.
Ooh, blinking red lights here for Xiaohu as well as Mlxg as well. But again, RNG actually come away with the kill off of this one.
But gold completely even. Let's have a look at this again.
Yeah, so this one starts off, Perkz getting knocked into the wall, as you said, and this is a good parallel convergence from Kikis. They get Looper and a bunch of damage onto Looper. He gets ejected out of the fight, and then Ekko ults back in to join, but Trick was already forced out of the fight, as was Perkz. Whenever you have these mid-game Kindred ultimates, it's about who can play that King of the Hill to push the other team off of it and get the most out of the heal.
Oh, Perkz with a nice flash, but the hook comes through. Mata! He's going to come down. Wuxx picks up the kill. 3 versus 1.
Mata picks up the slack there, lands the hook, even though the Azir wall gets
redundancy
flashed.
Hook. Beautiful.
Yes. Oh my goodness. They force the Perkz flash with the Azir ultimate, and then Mata comes in, big flash hook, lands the kill onto Perkz. They do have double teleports available for G2 though, and gold still very much even. Trick is sitting on a pink ward here, looking to make a play.
Yeah, there goes the trophy, but Trick actually going to take a lot of damage here. Mata going relatively low as the culling comes down. Hybrid takes a lot as well. Sand Soldiers are there, but not going to grab too much damage as RNG just going to settle for the turret, and they'll grab this easily. Again,
that backline we're talking about in Champion Select for RNG is so potent. Twitch, Azir, and Kindred, a ton of range damage, and RNG are doing a very good job of focus firing, forcing one of G2's DPS members out of the fight every time. Trick gets chunked so low by all 3 of these members focusing him, he can't get off any autos in return. And Graves has to retreat. They cancel the teleport from Kikis. Perkz never even started channeling his.
Yeah, actually, Kikis getting the better of Looper towards the top side of the map. Does have the CS lead as well, so maybe a split push winning situation for G2. See whether they can come and revisit that, because of course Kikis hasn't necessarily been the fighting force here for G2 that they really need him to be. Might be great that he's getting himself a little bit further ahead this time around.
Yeah, he's doing well in CS. Perkz as well has been fine in that matchup every time that he hasn't been ganked by a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So aside from that, he's been doing just fine. Emperor was actually winning in CS before, and he's actually still winning in CS over Wuxx on the Twitch, so everybody's still holding up here for G2, but man, the late game team fights from this RNG squad look really, really scary.
Yeah, the range advantage as well with that rat-a-tat-tat, with the fact that Xiaohu can throw out those soldiers so far.
Yeah, it's going to have to be G2 trying to spread the map, trying to pull RNG apart, you know, make use of some double teleport plays maybe, try and jump on that Twitch with some pink wards while he's in the lane separated from others. There's that sated that you talked about, completed for Mlxg already.
Actually, just going to dance away from this one. Trick not giving up yet, though. Hybrid was hanging around. A little bit too fast with those swiftness boots as Mlxg, and he will be able to get away.
No.
Actually, no, there's a Zeal in advantage. I feel like Trick could have possibly caught him there.
Everybody headed top now since they just saw 2 members of G2 make a power play on the bottom side of the map. Good job here by Kikis. And good communication actually from G2. This is one of the things I was saying was lacking from them before. Just the basic communication of when to back off and tracking those timers. They get Kikis out of there, and he's able to go back in once the retreat from RNG heads back towards mid lane.
Well, it is the 1-3-1 here for G2.
Yeah, they're trying to pull him apart. This is a dangerous game whenever you have a Twitch in the game. On the other side, though. Actually, he's baiting right now.
Looking for it. Chrono Break going to come down as Kikis avoids the hook. Lots of respect given to Mata there using the ultimate.
He did draw a few members up towards him and waste a little bit of time during that, though, and now they're going to try and take the opportunity to dive Looper.
Yeah, the 4 versus 1 here is Hybrid. Might need to flash, does so to get out of underneath the turret, and Looper's going to survive. Might be able to grab this one. Big minion wave. G2 going to be able to utilize this one, but it is a 1-for-1 trade.
So they use Kikis ultimate, and Kikis kind of wastes a bit of time. RNG stuck in the middle of mid lane and top lane there, trying to make the decision. They do end up trading the outer turret for a secondary turret, but G2 are happy to take that trade and take down another turret from RNG.
Yeah, so Perkz looking to build that Seraph's Embrace as item number 2. Going to be very, very strong on this Ryze. See whether he can actually make things work. Only 10 CS behind Xiaohu. Man, we highlighted earlier on, going for that Ryze Crystal Scepter as item number 2. Almost a 200 CS here at almost exactly 20 minutes. Farming on the clock.
Oh man, quite a big spike here as well for Wuxx, because he's gone for the second item, Ghost Blade on the Twitch. He can assassinate. Look, there's very little flat armor here, only the Ekko. So the flat penetration this early in the game from Wuxx on Twitch means he's a very real assassination threat.
You can see he's going for it now as the ambush was being prepared. Just going to contaminate some minions. Xiaohu saying, get out of my lane. I'm the Emperor of Shurima, I want these creeps. But you can see Looper has actually grabbed that CS lead back for himself now that he's got to spend some time towards the bottom side. Mata caught out a little bit. Pillar goes down, has to flash it.
That's big. Flash on the playmaker for RNG. Nice little pick there from G2, but they've got some cleaning duty to do here for G2 to try and clean out the wards that have been placed in their jungle. RNG is setting up for one of these rotations through blue side.
Yep, shout out to Mata using his own skin there as well, as Hybrid is going to make his way in.
Here it comes.
Yeah, Wuxx looking for something here as the contaminate is possible now. Kikis going to make his way through as well. They really want this. Twitch who's doing his very best to try and get out, but Kikis picks up the kill. Nice play back there from Mata. Box goes down. Looper's dead though as well. As Gamers 2 looking fantastic. Perkz over the side. That Emperor's Divide didn't work at all there from Xiaohu. Got all the way through it, but Gamers 2 can't find too much more, but it's 2 for nothing.
2 people though for G2. This is exactly what, Perkz is gonna get a good dodge.
Yep.
Okay.
Read the wrong juke.
Exactly. That was exactly what we were talking about. They need to pull them across the map, and then they use their double teleport. Great scattered team fight from G2. They don't want to play the setup team fight where RNG get to set up their battle lines and have this very safe backline allowed to DPS. They immediately collapse on the Twitch from multiple sides, and G2 come up very big. They need to get something out of this, though, while they've got the man advantage. It looks like they're not even not only are they not going to get anything out of it, but Mlxg steals away the blue during the disadvantage here for RNG.
Yeah, just sort of went over the wall and grabbed it.
And did a backflip.
Yeah.
Right over the...
He's like, I'm here, but you're not going to catch me.
Hey, we're matching now. Both blue buffs. All right, so they corner Wuxx. He's walking around pink wards. A couple of them come down there for G2. And as soon as he opens up, Trick closes and Emperor. And they take him out. There's nowhere for him to go except right into Kikis. And RNG trying to pull it back together after they were collapsed upon. Good disengage here from Xiaohu, who's the only thing that saves them. He also actually flashes there, so they got an extra flash out from the mid lane. That's pretty big for G2. Let's see if they can keep it going. Looks like they're returning to the split push, even though they do not have any teleports. Nobody in the game is going to be teleporting right now. So everyone's going to collapse on Looper, it looks like. 4 men committed to this, though. Let's see what the response is from RNG, because they should have an immediate response. Looper should just try and waste as much time as he possibly can of all these members.
Yeah, he might actually be able to get out here as the ultimate. He's going to be channeled, but misses. And Gamers 2...
All right, everybody's time is wasted, though, and it looks like Kikis is getting collapsed upon.
Yeah, well, okay, in the end, merry chase. Not too much more as Xiaohu throws out some soldiers. 5 men strong here in the mid lane. Marks to be gathered here potentially, but Perkz gets exhausted. Xiaohu in a whole host of trouble, but he's going to be able to pick up the kill. It's now wallbang for Hybrid as he falls down. 2 kills for RNG very quickly.
Wuxx re-stealths, but there's not going to be anyone else sticking around. RNG are happy to take those 2 kills and send Xiaohu back to base. Very nice pick there from RNG, and it looks like they're going to stay on this pink ward. They might get another one.
Yeah, Ardent Blaze not actually going to find anyone there as the hook does go wide. Kikis dodging out of the way in the nick of time.
They actually, if they had kept Mlxg with them instead of looking for this Kindred mark I don't know. I don't know if he got it. I'll have to see a replay. So let me see if that Kindred mark was actually there and he cleared it. I think it was not there. But he went all the way up there looking for the Kindred mark instead of trying to make a play there in the mid lane. They do get the blue ward.
Cheeky Baron attempt.
Yeah, just very quick disengage.
Oh! Yeah, Emperor actually taking a fair bit of damage there as Wuxx throws out some auto attack. Xiaohu there with the Sand Soldier as well.
All right.
All right. G2 looking at the dragon. Will be there first. RNG already picked up a sneaky 2.
It was there. Haha, he got the mark.
Reconnaissance work done. The hook is going to land though onto Hybrid. He does have to use the subjugate to keep himself alive. Throws it down on it as Kikis does make his way in. Master takes so much, but there's the ultimate from Mlxg to keep everyone alive. Wuxx takes down Trick. Kikis there as well is actually getting melted, but has taken down the rat. That's the big deal. So RNG still looking for more. Xiaohu saying we're in the laning phase, right?
Ridiculously close team fight right there. All right, let's see what plays out afterwards. Trick and Wuxx both going down is pretty even, I'd have to say.
G2 need to try and find something off the back of these relatively small wins. They can't seem to translate anything.
I mean, they could try and go for Dragon. Let's look at how this started out, though, because he gets hooked. Here comes the stun from Kikis. This is going to be a big part of it. Sets it up. Perkz gets off a bunch of AoE on the Ryze here, forcing the Kindred ultimate. And 4 people have to jump on it, while everybody... I didn't even see how Kikis actually went back and killed Wuxx.
I think
he was off screen.
To the side,
yeah, he was off screen there on the bottom.
Well, Sun Turret is going to be erected here in the mid lane as Perkz. Sand Soldier is going to spot him out, trying to go home.
That's another good example, though, of G2 using this attack from multiple angles to actually get through the RNG teamfight squad here and pull out an advantage. Let's see, Looper's recalling now, so he's not going to be able to join this. There's no teleport. This should be first dragon for G2. That's going to interrupt the dragon stacking for RNG, plus give them that percentage boost that now is actually very significant at 26 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So mid-game well and truly underway. 1.2 thousand gold is the lead for RNG, but at 26 minutes, that means just about nothing. This Kikis is out of Time Winder. No one going to be chasing the Ekko, though.
Yeah, they're going to keep up the chase here, though.
They're looking for Trick by the looks of things here as the pings are going down. Kikis coming in as well. Parallel convergence.
Double teleports are ready for G2 if they want to make a collapse. They might have to now.
Yeah, the play comes down as Mlxg hops over the wall. Lots of damage here as the phase out going to be used to try and get some damage back.
He gets out.
Screen comes in. Yeah, but there's Xiaohu delivers Trick into the wall as Looper doesn't quite find it. Collateral damage coming in as Mlxg looking for it. There's the chrono break, but he's back in more danger. Wuxx is going to pick that one up for RNG.
G2 made the call to keep Emperor split pushing right now. They're going to try and trade turrets. Looks like Emperor is going to... Well, he's got alone time with this. They're actually sending everyone... No, just Looper back.
Yep, culling is going to go down to Xiaohu, was actually looking to try and get some damage.
Oh, they wanted to stop teleports.
Oh my god, this damage onto the Trundle actually moves out of the way, and the lands with Spiders. Mlxg keeps his team alive. Wuxx actually using the flash there and the heal.
Well, they stopped recalls. Yeah, they were trying to stop recalls there. They traded the life of their support for a secondary turret.
Probably worth.
Yeah, I guess that's worth.
Still, only 1,000 gold lead now, so I'm going to say.
This game is so incredibly close. And remember, this is the 3-0 team versus the 0-3.
And this is what we were talking about before. I mean, RNG, not necessarily known for super consistent play.
And G2, definitely not playing at their peak at the beginning of this tournament, trying to work through the problems.
It just shows how close these teams are. RNG as well, showing that SKT are also mortal.
Yep. But man, I have to say, if you're going to lose the way that SKT did, because they looked so ridiculously impressive in that loss. Anyways, SKT,
if you're
we'll
ahead,
talk about them later.
What is it, like 9-0 or something like that?
Yeah.
RNG, and it still takes an hour to beat them? Yeah, I'd definitely give props to SKT. As Xiaohu clearing out minions here towards the middle of the lane. Mata and Mlxg hunting as Looper is going to head back to base. Emperor, though, wants none of it. He's going to go home as well. RNG just looking to clear some vision here in the enemy jungle, as a lot of their wards have run out and lots of defensive vision now put up for G2. It's feeling a lot more controlled out of the European squad.
Yep, they've done a very good job attacking from multiple angles. They're going to need to really fight the vision battle, though, because right now RNG have a tremendous hold on this Baron side of the map. It's just littered with RNG wards. invisible as well as pink wards. And that makes it so dangerous, especially with this Twitch sneaking around. Perkz, though, very big damage threat, even though he's 0-2 on Ryze. The 3 completed items.
Yeah.
Very...
Oh my god. Okay, Xiaohu almost kills Emperor with a few auto attacks. His hybrid, he's going to get slowed down by that Ryze as well. 3 items complete for the jungler. The mid laner as well. There is the Infinity Edge coming in for Wuxx very soon. Yeah, Gold, though, is entirely even.
I think RNG definitely need to wait for that Infinity Edge, because Emperor does have his Infinity Edge completed there for Lucian on the side of G2.
No life steal, but man, he'd be doing a heck of a lot of damage in these fights. Wuxx, not a wave clear now with that Renan's Hurricane. Just going to head and split push towards the top side of the map.
Yep. What RNG are going to have to do is find a way... Oh.
Okay. Mlxg shooting Baron.
They're going to have to find a way to keep Xiaohu and Wuxx. They will need to separate themselves so that they don't get comboed by a Kikis stun or by a Perkz AoE. Because Xiaohu and Wuxx can both individually carry a team fight. They have so much damage in the late game Azir and late game Twitch if they get to that point. So maybe they'll split their defensive cooldowns here to try and keep each of them alive. I mean, it's a hard choice because you want to stick together so that Azir can try and protect both of you, but then you open up that chance for G2 to get a big AoE combo off.
Yeah, exactly.
And burst both like big threats down at the same time.
Yeah, the Lance of Spite can work for both teams. It's all about whether you get the Respite and Swipe, or whether it's going to be the Parallel Convergence that comes down for the stun instead. Yep. We shall see. These team fights are potentially going to break out. Whoa! Double miscommunication.
Double teleports are back up for G2. So if they work on the vision, they can try and set another advantageous team fight up for themselves where they get the angle on RNG.
Mlxg is going to jump over that wall. Deeper vision here for RNG, but they lose control of that Baron pit.
Yeah, big thing as well. Big thing as well. With them fighting over Baron pit, as you said, for all this vision, is that Kikis is 2 levels down to Looper on Poppy.
Mlxg actually dancing forward here as it takes so much damage. Lance of Spite does have to go down, and that is a big cooldown not available yet. It's teleport from Looper. It's Kikis from the backside. Mlxg now has to fight him on his own, but Emperor's dead. Wuxx with massive damage. The knock up with the ultimate from Looper onto Perkz, and he's going to be falling down. It's a double kill for the Rat. And Xiaohu picks one up as well. RNG, the team fight beasts.
Oh, it's not done either. They're going to try and chase Kikis. Yeah, G2 thought that they had such a big advantage there, chunking down Mlxg, and they teleported Kikis in on the backside to try and finish him off. But Mata came in with a lantern, saved Mlxg, while the rest of the squad took out Emperor, and that is going to be a middle inhibitor turret.
Yeah, Mata actually stopping the backs here as well as the inhibitor possibly going to follow. 20 seconds still on Emperor's hybrid's going to be up in 9. They grab the inhib, see whether they can get towards that Baron pit. Lots of wards still available as Trick's holding the minion wave, but damage has already been done. G2, after all of that control that they built, a 3k gold lead ballooning for RNG.
This whole tournament has been about team fights.
Oh yeah.
30 minutes here, another crucial team fight, and this one costs...
Here in China, we like to fight all the time.
But look at this. Okay, so Emperor's the one who gets chunked early, but Mlxg takes everything on the return, and there goes the Kindred ult. That's so huge for them that G2 overextend here. How does Emperor actually get caught? Oh, it's actually they flash up on him here. Trying to see here. Looper with the ultimate to try and delay them. Mata, you can see there, he just saved Mlxg with the lantern.
And it just seemed like the G2 splice move just didn't quite work.
Yeah. Not this time. Good reaction there from RNG. Yeah. Not panicking.
Look, that's going to be 3rd dragon for them. G2, of course, did manage to take 1 away, so we're not as close to that 5th as we could have otherwise been. But RNG definitely having a monopoly on this dragon so far this tournament. Actually, of course, with 5th dragon being taken in the last series that we saw. We do have Looper grabbing the QSS there as well. The Subjugate not going to be a problem for this Poppy. It'll be a massive tank. And Wuxx has got the Infinity Edge. There are big item spikes here for RNG. It's actually Zhonya's Hourglass next here for Xiaohu. So what Mata was saying about staying humble, making sure you give as much respect to these teams as possible, is really coming into effect. Because Xiaohu, he's known for building that Rabbidan's Death Cap. Like, he wants to be doing damage.
Yeah, so...
Still wanting protection.
Oh, here comes Perkz, though, with the home guard.
Yeah, box goes down. He's not able to skirt it there as Perkz is trying to make his way in. Kikis as well, going to close the gap a little bit earlier on as Wuxx, he's unloading massive play. Look at that damage from the Twitch. The double comes out. Will it be a triple? He flashes for it. He'll be able to grab it, decides that he doesn't really care.
He's going back in, he's ambushed. He can follow the Time Winder back to Ekko.
Yeah, the ambush is
they
there.
can't catch him though.
Oh, the ultimate! Not enough. Double kill comes out as Hybrid falls to Xiaohu.
But did you see that late game damage? That's what I'm talking about. Azir, Xiaohu there, he soloed Emperor on the... Whoa, Kikis? Oh, just kidding. That wasn't his base.
No, it wasn't. A little bit unfortunate.
That's going to be game, though.
Yeah, there's the Empress Divine going to shove away all the minions. RNG continue their onslaught at MSI. 4-0 in the first 2 days.
Oh my.
And the home crowd has got to be happy. The Lamb's Respite goes out. RNG is celebrating. What a performance.
Listen to the home crowd.
This place is rocking right now.
The late game Azir and Twitch damage. Azir taking Emperor out of the fight. Emperor didn't even get to join in on that team fight as Azir held him off, and Wuxx just opened up, murdering everyone else.
Just unbelievable. But one thing that you do have to say is that G2 probably looked the best that they have so far here in this tournament. Some unfortunate late team fights, but the rest of the game, despite the horrendous first blood,
some very unfortunate first bloods for G2 in this tournament.
Yeah, but congratulations to RNG. They are looking unstoppable, proving it with their 4-0 record. Wuxx on your screen right now, talking to Mata. Been seeing him actually walking around the venue with Xiaohu. The guys are very close friends. It's very, very cute to see.